Alan, just days to go until Bohs Rovers. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, I can't wait. It's the biggest game of the season, so it's the first game you look for in the calendar. So all the players, the new players, we've all spoke about it and really look forward to it.
You mentioned there it's the biggest game in the calendar, the one you look forward to. What changes this week when you know it's Bohs Rovers week? Do you feel it around the place?
I think it's one for the supporters, the fans, the intensity they'll bring. Obviously Dalymount will be bouncing come Friday night and bragging rights, but we're itching, and we spoke about the new players about how important it is in the game, and they can't wait.
In terms of the start, you couldn't ask for much better. What do you put this really positive start down to?
Well, I could ask for much better if we'd performed against Pats, but no, look, it's a new group, trained really hard pre-season, found different ways of playing at times, obviously not conceding, so there's a lot to it.
Two good wins, like you said, in the last two games. If you were slightly disappointed by Pats, that also was, a big Dublin derby, everyone watching. Friday's going to be similar enough. I suppose, what do you learn from that first game that you don't want to repeat, I suppose, on Friday?
I just think it's difficult because it's the first game. We hadn't played on grass and that. There's a lot of factors to it. But this week it's unique, I suppose, in that no motivation needed for anyone, players, fans, staff. We're just itching to get going.
How hard is it to treat it, or do you embrace the, like we said there, the build-up that is? I know it's many supporters also around the place. Do you embrace that, or do you try to make it just like another week? Does it almost feel like a bit of a cup final?
Well, it's hard to, you've got to embrace it and enjoy it as well. And players are clear in the message we want when they go and play with the ball and without the ball. I think that's important for them, and we'll continue to do that.
On Rovers, what have you made of their start to the season?
Yeah, look, come here, it's obviously been stop-start, and they came back late from pre-season, so they're notorious slow starters as far as I know, but look, they've changed up teams, 8 or 9 changes there, so look, good players, good group of players, so we need to be at our best.
You had the better in the majority of the games last year against Shamrock Rovers. How do you go about doing the same again, and what is it that gives you the edge over Rovers, do you feel?
Look, come here, the last game we played, we were beaten by them. That's the day that I felt that we should have got something, but I'm not putting it down to any one thing. We just go and perform and try and dominate possession and be good without the ball. We
obviously have played a few games now. I know some teams played more than us. We can get to see everybody else. Do you still feel, because obviously it is Bohs Rovers week, do you still feel Rovers are the benchmark to where other clubs have to aspire to get that if you want to be the last team standing come November?
Yeah, I think so. Look, what they've done in the last 6 years, so they are the benchmark. But we're coming. We're a young, hungry group who want to close the gap.
You said that you want to close the gap. You told us in pre-season as well that you want to kick on. Obviously, the only way to kick on from European football is the challenge for the title. Do you feel this is a season where you can at least be in the conversation for as long as you can?
But look, come here. The message to us, we got to improve on last year. We want to improve on it. So, regards talking about titles in that 3 games in, it's nonsense really. The fully focus is on performing on Friday night. Respect your opponents, but once you cross the line, it's give everything.
In terms of, you mentioned that the new players in the group, I suppose, haven't experienced this before. You said you kind of spoke to it, I suppose, as a group. What do you say to those players to have them ready for what is a very unique atmosphere in this fixture? Yeah,
but I suppose it's to be calm. It's calm within the chaos and the players that are here last few years know what it takes and what it's about. So it's just to educate the new lads, Pat Hickey, Sam Todd, Diallo, so on, about what it's like. It's special when you come in there on Friday night and the place is bouncing. It's a great place to be.
In terms of players that are ready and confidence must be very high with Colm after his hat-trick?
Yeah, look, delighted, and he's worked extremely hard in pre-season, even in the games he's played. Disappointed not to play the first game, and looking to build on it. Once you get that maximum effort from him, I know the quality's there.
Good stuff. Best of luck on Friday. Thanks,
Thank you
Alan.
very much.